Hi guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're doing a special unboxing. This is Invasion from Outer Space, the Martian game. This is a game where 2 to 6 players can just battle it out. Some of them will be controlling the Martians, some of them will be controlling the heroes. But join me at the table and let's see what's in the box. I gotta say, as soon as I heard the theme of this game, I was like interested. I was like, wait, what's that about? So apparently the aliens have reached Earth. There's the UFOs, and they have landed, but they have landed in a circus, you could say, or a fair with all sorts of entertainers and fire eaters and all sorts of fun stuff that is going to be greeting these aliens and probably trying to get them out of here, right? So let's see. So this is a 2 to 6 player game, ages 12 and up, and look at that. That looks like chaos already. I mean, the aliens look like the typical aliens that you see on the Enquirer, I guess, on TV and stuff. And then there's maps. It's very similar to another game that I love, which is from the same company, Flying Frog Productions, which is Last Night on Earth. And you're going to be also featuring that game soon in the channel, so stay tuned for that. But for now, let's look at what this has. And the first thing we see is the rule book. So as far as rules, let's take a look. Okay, a lot of pictures and a lot of images, which I love. I like when the game kind of shows you as it teaches you. Here's a lot of just reading. So there's the setup and the game round, the Martian round, a lot of reading. I think with these games, there's a lot of little rules that you have to remember, which keeps the game interesting. I'm not gonna say they don't, but there's also a lot of things that you have to keep in mind when you're playing the game. And here's the hero turn in detail, line of sight, agility, fights, death ray, not sure what that is, winning the game, running out of cards, you're not ready to play, and then there's an advanced game, which is great because once you've beaten the game in normal mode, then you can have a little bit of a challenge. And there's going to be some rolling in this game for sure. There's also scenarios, so that's great. The fun house is one of them. Martians in the small town, zombies at the carnival, and then mixing game elements because remember I told you that this game is very similar to the Last Night on Earth. I believe you can actually interchangeably mix components from both games and like have the zombies come to the carnival and vice versa. The Martians go over there to the Last Night on Earth scenario, which is a town basically. And here's the hero profiles. Oh, I know who I want to play as. Who doesn't want to be the bear, the dancing bear? All right, and then credits and a glossary, awesome, and okay, some stuff over here. So that's the rule book. Yeah, it's long. I'm not gonna lie to you. How many pages? 30 full to the brim of stuff that you don't want to miss out on. But of course, it also includes the scenarios and the advanced rules, so it's a little bit less than 30 if you think about it like that. All right, next up, what appears to be the board game tiles. So very similar to Last Night on Earth. Yes, very similar. So let's see. You basically have a tile that is going to go in the middle, and it is double-sided. Here's the fair entrance apparently. And then you're going to be placing some of these L-shaped, and I'm sure these are double. Oh, they're not double-sided. Okay, I'm not as sure as I thought I was, but you're going to be placing some of these around the board, and you guessed it, there are 2 extra ones. So every game is going to be a little bit different because you might not have the same map. Because of the way that you randomly selected your L tiles. Let's take a look at the art because I know that at least in Last Night on Earth, the art is really wonderful. Those little details that don't have to be there, they don't affect gameplay, but we love them, right? So the main tile, it appears to me like the main tent at the circus, and there's an ability there. And then the entrance, I think the entrance to the fair, and well, something is going on. That UFO must have cracked the, you know, the ground, or maybe it was like that already, I don't know. So here's our first L-shaped tile. If we look closer, we have the arcade, and like I said, I mean, look at that. That is amazing detail that we don't need. What is a storage room, and there's some things already in storage, like a mummy, because you know, you always want to keep a mummy in storage. And what is this? Second stage tent. Okay. Next up, we have the concession stand. Yums. And we have a fortune teller. And House of Horrors. Well, what's wrong with this girl in the bikini? How is that a House of Horrors? Explain this to me. Okay, well, maybe she knows, but she's not happy either. All right, here's another one. What do we have here? Animal pens. Okay. And down here, shooting gallery. Nice. And ye old curiosity shop. And there's another mummy. There's one in storage if they sell that one out. Colorful tile over here. What is this? Funhouse, of course. Well, it looks really, really fun. Yeah. And bear tent. Okay. And of course a cannon. And look at that clown. That's how you get into that fun house. Okay, here's more fun stuff. What is this? A Ferris wheel. Oh, like that. Okay, Ferris wheel. Cool. And road into town, which will probably lead into the town where the other heroes are with the zombies. I don't know if that's true. Trapeze tent. Okay. And our final tile has a fire wagon where we can pick up any fire explosive, because we can search these areas. What's this? Lion tent. We can pick up the bullwhip, because of course that's what they would have left there. But there, I see some rifles too. Are those rifles? Huh. And pick up any magic at the magic wagon. Alright, so next up we have our punch boards, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's take a closer look at what's in them. Nice and sturdy, and they have this kind of shine to them that I really like. There's numbers probably to track something, and then there's fire and a bomb. Alright. And another bomb, and on the other side, what is this? That's the where it landed. Same thing on the back, and then fire tokens, Martian tech, the bomb probably. Okay. Alright, next up we have probably damage trackers. I don't know. Stars, lights out, cone of light, a unicycle, and then maybe these are our heroes. Oh yeah, there's well, that was Bosley. That's not our hero. Not sure what these are. Maybe they become allies and change names. Carnival allies, yes. Okay. Next up, oh, here's the damage trackers. Wounds. And there's a crowd. Okay. We'll take a look at that one. Some more wounds. Zard Beast. Martian leader. And what's this on the back? Okay, it's a frog. I don't think that has any effect on gameplay. I just think that they just add that because it's cute. And oh my, is that like some kind of range tracker or something? Line of sight? This long thing with +1s, or is that like our event tracker? I don't know. And there's the lion, which probably escaped from the pen that we saw. Kerosene, Book of Death, a fish. Okay. Oh no, this is the tracker. Or at least I think this is the tracker. Yeah. And then on the other side, ooh, 5+, 4+. It even changes on this side. Okay. Well, looking forward to learn what that is. Alright, next up, we can see everything else that is inside of pretty much everything else. Yeah. Really nice insert as usual, where you can just put your cards back without having to bag them. Of course, if you are a sleever, is that a thing? A sleever? Somebody that sleeves their card. I don't know if they will fit here anymore. And also a really nice touch that usually happens in these games, in Flying Frog production games, is that they send you a CD. So you can actually create some kind of ambience as you're playing the game. It's just too bad that like a lot of people don't have CD players. Like I don't have a CD player in this room, so even if I wanted to listen to this, which I would. Well, you know, everything is streaming nowadays. And then attaching Martian helmets. Okay, we have little helmets that we're going to attach. Add small drops of glue. So there's some assembly required in the game. Good to know. All right, let's take a look at our miniatures. I'm guessing these are, I'm not sure if they're the heroes or the zombies. There's two colors. We'll take a look at these first. I think these are our heroes. So first up is this cowboy girl. Or boy. I think it's a girl, or maybe it's a boy. I'm not sure. But ready to go for sure. And of course, there's a dancing bear. How cute is that? Oh man. Which means that in fact these are our heroes. And I didn't really pay attention to, when I saw the bear, I stopped paying attention to what the other guys were. So sorry about that. But at least you can take a closer look at them. Okay, yeah, this guy I remember. He's the ringmaster. Gonna have to be dealing with some aliens, mister. See how you handle that. Okay, this one must be ready to do some kind of acrobatics. Or is she Shakira? The strong man, probably a good choice when you're faced with aliens, unless, you know, you can't really hurt them by hitting them, which I don't know, but nice big hammer, big man. Another one that I think will be convenient, the fire eater, right? I mean, maybe Martians are affected by fire. And then finally this dude that, you know, flies out of a cannon, so he's a good stuntman. I don't know if that's going to help against the Martians. I'm in love with the game already. I mean, those heroes are really cute and look really, really like I'm ready to play with them. And now that I actually tend to paint them, I'm looking forward to that as well. Alright, dice, just a bunch of dice. Looks like we're going to be rolling tons. Just your regular six-sided dice. There seem to be more white than green, but I could be just counting them wrong. Let me see. So there's 6 green and 10 white. Alright, and I know you guys want to take a look at the monsters. Then we'll look at our heroes, and we'll leave the cards for later as I usually do. So what's in these bags, and what are these helmets all about? Well, first let's see. Let's just take them out here. See what we got. Different colors. So we got some purple. We've got some blues. And we've got some gray monsters. And are these the little helmets? I think these are the helmets they're talking about. So there's 3 of these Martians that have these backpacks. Apparently they fly, and they have some kind of assault rifle or a gun. I mean, it could be alien technology gun. So let's try those helmets on. Okay, and boom. Yeah, I mean, yes, if you wanted to stay, you're going to need some glue for sure. And there's 3 of those. 3 of these guys. So similar, but I like that there's a different pose on these. And there he is with his helmet on. I do need to glue it and actually find the right angle for it. There we go. And then there's 3 of these. Let's take a closer look at one of them. So this guy, a different pose, but same kind of alien. And there he is with helmet on. And then we have the same but in purple. So here's our purple guy. And then 3 of these is this one. And I believe the reason why there's different colors of the same models is because in this game you can play as heroes, or you can play as the Martians. And if you're playing as the Martians, then one player controls the purple Martians and another player controls the blue Martians. And we have this one guy, maybe he's the leader, and he can also sport the helmet. And then finally we have this little pet Martian monster, I guess. I don't know, but I'm sure he's not easy to deal with. And I know for a fact that helmet does not fit on this guy. Alright, so we finished with all of that on that side. And now we have this side. So let's take a look at all of these. I'm guessing there are scenarios here, ways to win, cards or player boards for your heroes, and all that good stuff. So let's see. Alright, so this seems to be for the Martians. Martian command console. So we'll take a look at it in a minute. And then hero characters, and they're so big and sturdy. I will say, okay, and they do get stuck together. Hero characters, and then here are the scenarios: game scenario, game scenario, game scenario, game scenario, game scenario. Okay, and then here's our heroes, and we will take a closer look because they tend to stick. I think it's that gloss on that cardboard, but very nice. And we'll also take a closer look at all of these scenarios without spoiling, but at least you'll get to see a little bit of what they're all called, and just give you a basic idea. So here's the command console. I have not much of an idea what this is all about, but you can take a look. On the other side, looks like that. As for the game scenarios, we have Unleashed, Invasion, Abduction, Wipe Them Out, and Blow Them Out of the Sky. Here are our heroes. Here's the Ringmaster, the Human Cannonball Archibald. We have Angelica. There's Carl, Strongman, and it tells you where to start and any special abilities and how many wounds they take. The Strongman takes 4 wounds, as opposed to some of the other characters, like Lucrezia, who only takes 2 wounds and she's dead. And Hannah takes 3, but then again, there's some abilities. Let's just say that not all abilities are created equal. So maybe somebody that dies faster has better abilities. I don't know. We'd have to look into that. And here he is, or she. I'm not sure. Yeah. This is the one for me. So all that's left is cards. There's a Martian deck and a hero deck, and they look about the same. If in fact these are all hero decks and these are all Martian decks. Now let's just double check. I don't think there's anything. Nope, there's nothing down there. But it's always good to check because I have missed stuff. The best one was when I was playing an escape game, and the answer was under the insert. It was always there in front of us, and well, nobody looked under the insert. Anyways, let's take a look. Which one should we do first? Let's take a look at our hero deck and see what our heroes are up to in this game. So this is in fact all of it is a hero deck. Of course, there's some probably reference. Let's see. Yeah, the Martian turn summary, and there's a few of those. These guys stick together. I see 3, but there might be more. Maybe there's 3 more in the other deck. And there's the hero turn summary. And because they stick together, I apologize if we don't get to see all of them, but at least I'll show you the art. These games are like Last Night on Earth and most of Flying Frog Productions, even I think Shadows of Brimstone does that. They have like real photographs of people cosplaying, which is, some people hate it, some people love it. I actually think it's cool. And like, call me if you ever want me to be in one of your games. I will dress up and I will be a character for sure. So how cool would that be, to like have a game where you're a part of it. And I know they've done that with some games. Actually, I was told that I have a friend whose wife is going to be in a game, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so what is this? Lettuce? Cabbage? Sure. Cabbage is an item, guys. Hey, the games are goofy. They're supposed to be goofy. Okay. I mean, let's be honest. If there's an alien invasion and you have no weapons around, you will use cabbage if you need to, right? Like, if it's a matter, If it's choosing between the cabbage on you or you buy cabbage. You know, like maybe it'll do some damage. Who knows? Maybe they're allergic to cabbage. Aren't like vampires allergic to garlic for whatever reason that I don't understand? But it's a thing, right? All right, let's take a look. So yes, seems to be another 3 reference cards here as well. Yeah, and it's hero turn, and so the same thing. And these are all Martians. So yeah, the game goes up to 6 players, so it makes sense that there's 6 reference cards, 1 per player. And then these are the Martian things, the evil things that the Martians can do to stop the heroes. And yes, they are sticking together, so I'm sorry, I'm trying here. Okay. Invasion. Terror. Okay. Look at that. I like that one. Again, fun. I love the arts, and of course, I don't want to spoil what the cards do. Not even for myself, because it's kind of fun when you're playing and you get a card, you read it, and you're like, "Ooh, I can do that! I didn't know." Then, as you know, of course, as you know the cards, you can make a better strategy. But that first game when you're going in blind, it's still a lot of fun to me. Okay. Alright guys, there you have it. That's everything that comes in the box for Invasion from Outer Space, the Martian games. It looks like a goofy, fun, don't worry about it too much, kind of a game where you're just rolling and having fun with your friends. So I look forward to playing this one. If you'd like to see more, let me know in the comments below. Also, always remember, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up so I know what you guys like me to put out there for you. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We're always posting there. I will see you guys on the next video, but until then, may you play more games.